Welcome back, planner people. It's your girl Natalie here. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new, welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So we're going to flip through June. And my book, okay, let me show you what she's looking like. Oh no, there's mail falling. Okay, this is what she's looking like. This spine right here, I don't know. The book itself is holding up, but this here, yeah, it's real iffy. I do have bookbinding tape in case this does fall apart, and I probably should just cut it and do that, but I'm not doing that right now. I did change to this blue Aura Estelle cover. I do not remember the name of it. All the same things in the pockets. And then after that, well, July starts from here. So July is more than likely going to be the last month I can fit in here. But she's wonderfully chunky. Yeah, I think I'm going to, it's ripping anyway. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it and bind it with binding tape. But either way, let's take a look at June. So I made these, this page and this page in Canva. The artwork is not from me. The artwork is from Southern Belle Plans from her June anniversary subscription kit. I just added the calendar. And then this is from Josephine Bose. I think this is the last piece of this acetate, and I really love this acetate. I need to place an order for some more of her acetates. Okay, so then here is my June monthly. It's very full. This, having these dots to check off when I pay bills, has been working out wonderfully. Here is my June, excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Here's my June memory keeping page. I have some things I need to print out. My Canon selfie was having trouble connecting to the internet, so I just gave up the night that I was trying to do this, but I'm gonna go back and fill this in. My aunt got another dog, another Shih Tzu. His name is Max. He's so tiny. He's so tiny. There he is with Grandma, and there's Milo, Auntie's other dog. So Max was born on April 13th, and we picked him up June 13th. He's so tiny. He's so cute. Here's Annam's memory keeping page. I've been printing I have some more things to print and put here. Doc's page. He's such a silly boy. Here is my gratitude. Oh my goodness. Why is it that when I'm not doing anything, I'm not yawning? I was just moving things. I was moving drawers out of the room, out of the one of our guest bedrooms, because Mom's gonna take that bedroom set. So I was moving stuff out of the room. I wasn't yawning. I was doing a lot of sweating, but I was not yawning. Anyhow, I still need to fill in for yesterday and today, because today's the 30th. This is the last month gratitude will be in this book. I will show you where it's gonna be after I flip through June. So this has gone well. I don't know what happened the 10th, and I couldn't remember what was going on, so I just left it. Here's my mood tracker. Pretty happy. Definitely happy. I've been home. Here's my psoriatic arthritis symptoms tracker. The same pain that I'm having is this. I don't know if you can notice it, but I notice it. My left thumb is swollen. See how I can bend this one? I can't bend that one. I have trigger thumb. I did get a shot back in January. It wore off about 2 months ago, so I'm going this week on the 3rd to get another shot. After that, we're gonna have to do surgery. I did have surgery on this thumb a few years ago for the same issue. So here's my water. Not so good. I had a few good days, but overall I'm not drinking enough water, and I know that. My self-care bingo, I almost got a bingo. I could get a bingo tonight if I go to bed early, which I need to, because I have a dentist appointment in the morning for 9:30. Why did I agree to 9:30 in the morning? Okay, my books for June, I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually just finished this book. This is a Pilot G2. It had purple ink in it, but it ran out. So what I did, these refills for the Pentel Energel, for this pen. For this pen, I took this refill and put it in there. I just tried to see if it would fit. It fit, so that's what's in here. So I'd split the page in half, but that wasn't enough space for me to write about the books. And I ended up having to print the few of them on sticker paper because, like I said, I couldn't get the Canon Selphy to connect to the internet. Here's my habits for the month. This is also changing. It's going to stay in this book, but there's some other things that I want to keep track of and start doing. So this is changing. This has been working cute, but I need more space. Okay, so here is the first week of June. All of these weekly calendar dashboard pages I created myself in Canva with clip art from various places. This clip art is from Southern Belle Plans, and this background in back here is also from Southern Belle Plans. The washi is Simply Gilded, and I think this is Lauren Phelps. So when I did my May flip through, there was some blank days because we left for Puerto Rico. We were in Puerto Rico these days. That's why those are blank. So then here are the rest of the memories from our Puerto Rico trip. Adam and I both got tattoos. I got tattoos. This is Cinnamon's paw print, my first dog. Here he is. Here's my Cinnamon. I had him when I was in New York, and he moved down here with me. He passed about 3 years ago. August 15th will be 4 years. And Dewey, I have a printed picture of him, but it's in the other room. This is Dewey's paw print. I have a bracelet with Cinnamon's paw print, and this one's Dewey. I actually have Dewey's ashes, and I want to plant them with hydrangea in the yard. So we were in Old San Juan on the 3rd. We got tattoos. I called his Save the Manuals because he drives a manual car. And mine is In Memory. I gave it a name. And then we went to the T-Mobile district. A friend of his told him about it. Mom and I went to explore the area around our hotel. And this was our last day. We spent the day at the beach. And then we went back to the T-Mobile district to go to dinner. And then our flight home, it wasn't a straight flight. We went from San Juan to Fort Lauderdale. Had a layover. We didn't have much of a layover because our flight from San Juan was delayed. We didn't get home till after 1 in the morning. Here's the next day. I picked up my boy because I boarded him at the groomers. I picked him up. Then we went to Road Atlanta for a NASA event. Adam got to drive his car on the Road Atlanta track for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. He thoroughly enjoyed himself. He was like a kid in a candy store. This week is brought to you by Planning with Kay. This is a digital from her Patreon. I used the same image. I added a calendar to this page. I used the same image in the background here. I tracked my dinners and any place I need to go. And why didn't I fill out this? I don't know. So the washi tape is from Cookie Sticker Co. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. She's no longer open. This washi is from Simply Gilded. So yeah. This kit is called Book Nook. It's beautiful. This kit that I used in here, I have it as a digital, but I also receive it as a printed kit for the month. So that's what I used here. But I still have access to the digitals. So this is how this week looked. Saturday, I didn't do anything. I think I scheduled it as me time. No, that wasn't this week. I had thoughts in my head, but I wasn't in the mood to like sit down and really write. So this is what I did. I did a, what did I call them? Word map? Something bubble? I teach first grade and I should remember this, right? But that's what I did there. Some words that I saw in a, well, this one is from a book that I did not read. A coworker was about to read this book, and this was listed as one of the warnings in the beginning of the book. And this word is from another book I was listening to. Happy Planner stickers. Apropos. So this one, yes, Heartwarming Artifice Apropos. These are stickers from Goldmine and Coco when I used to be subscribed to her Peyton monthly subscription. Some screenshots. I needed to use this somewhere, so I've stuck it there. Here's where I scheduled me time. Here's the 3rd week of June. I'm trying not to have my whole week filled up with things. And a lot of times when I go somewhere, I just go do that and I come back. However, this day, I was out all day. This is another image from the Southern Belle Plans June anniversary kit. And I used the kit from Coco Daisy for June. So that's what these are from Instagram. I really like the way this week came out too. I like all of the weeks, honestly. This doll is from Goldmine and Coco. This is like one of her old ones from way back, a couple of years. I've been holding on to this for a while, but I figured I might as well use it. So yeah, the dolls this week are from Goldmine and Coco. Oh, Mom's house blessing was this day. She bought a house and she's moving out on her own. She and my aunt and my grandmother were all living together. Another day I didn't feel like doing a lot of writing, so I just wrote some words for the day and called it a day. Weekend. I was watching some videos from Planning Annie. At one point I was considering creating a separate bullet journal for things that I want throughout the year, like a period tracker, my symptoms tracker, but I quickly dashed away that idea. Here's Sunday, the 23rd. And then this is the last week. I scanned the vellum from, who is it? Sterling Ink. I scanned it and uploaded it into Canva so I could add this calendar and this image. This image is from the Honeybee Shop. So this week I used the Sterling Ink. I still need to check off some things for here. Yeah, I decided I'm not going to make a reference journal. I'm already loving what I got going on here. So then here is the 24th, the 25th. I like how I broke up this day. So every day this week, I tried a different layout on my journaling page. When I didn't know what to do, I just went back to the 2 columns. I really love this. This is a little picture of Max. He's a ball of fluff. He's so freaking cute. I had some things under here. So I've restarted using the YouVersion Bible app. I thought it was last year I was using it, but it wasn't last year. It was 2022. So a friend at church showed me how she uses it. And so I'm starting again because I really am on a mission to read the Bible more, read through the whole Bible eventually, But for now, I'm sticking with the verse for a day, and sometimes I write about it. But this is not going to be in here after this. I'll show you where. Matter of fact, this and my gratitude are going to be in the same book. Okay. I was so excited when he canceled. It's so terrible. I was writing last night and got sidetracked, so I have to go back and... Or I could just leave it. Honestly, I can just leave it. There's no need to fill up the page. And then here's for today. Notice that's the only thing I did. That's why I was so winded before. But yeah, that is June. And hopefully, here's a sneak peek. This is what the cover page for July looks like. And this is a pencil board that I made out of a piece of that jelly sheet. I just put a tab on it. But yeah, there's June. Hopefully my June setup video, my July setup video will be up before this. It more than likely will be, because I don't know when I'm going to edit this and get it up. Because, yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll work it out whenever. So let me show you where my thoughts on scriptures and Bible verses and gratitude are going to go. They are going to go into this Sterling ink. No, not Sterling ink. Passion Planner. Passion Planner notebook. This one is lined. It has 210 pages. I covered the back and the front. This is paper from DEK. So I'm going to be using this book for writing out verses, writing my thoughts on those verses and my gratitude. So let me give you a little flip through here. These are from Planning with B on her blog, freebies. So then what I did was I stuck calendars in here for the next 6 months. Yeah, for the rest of the year, from July to December. The calendars are from Scrap Craftastic, her Patreon. So all I did was decorate July. When I want something to do, I'll come back and decorate the others. Plus, I hadn't thought of what I wanted to decorate them with. So there's all the months for the rest of the year. Then I don't remember the website that I got this from, but the website I went to, I found that website through Planning Annie, sorry. So as I read the books, I will check them off, but I haven't started this yet. For now, I'm just trying to remain consistent with the verse of the day before I get into this. Then I have my prayer list. This is a freebie from Squared Plans. So I have 3 things I'm going to track when I pray, verses of the day, and Bible in 3 years. Although this may not happen, I may not start this in July. When I set this up, I thought I was going to do that, but no. And then I set up this page as just a quote that I liked. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. And I used some dolls from a DEK kit. So then what I will do is instead of squeezing verses in like this or like that or like here, you guys like my little sheep doodle? I followed a video how to draw an easy sheep, the same type of directed drawings that I would do with my class. So that's where I got that from. But yeah, the scriptures here. So instead of putting them there, I'll have a box for each day. So I use the DK kit for here. I just set up the whole month and just decorated this top left box and left the rest of it pretty minimal. I was inspired to do this by Squared Plans, Stephanie. And then these things I got from the Word Nerd. I can't remember how I came to her page. It may have been through Planning Annie. But these are some, I could use these for, Bible markings, how to study the Bible. This is very in-depth. I don't know if I'm going to do it this way. Character study, if I wanted to do a character study. So she has the inductive Bible study method. Does it say the same thing? Here, this is for verse mapping. This is free on her website, the Word Nerd. So I just glued them together and made it into a booklet here. And I did the same thing here. So I put study guides there. And really this should have been right after the book tracker, but I didn't come upon this until after I had already set up this month. So what I'll do is from here, I'll just, you know, if I want to do any verse mapping or any word studies, I have space, and then I'll start a new month and do the same thing here. So this is where my gratitude is going to be. I don't know how much of this book I'm going to show on my channel. Maybe when I decorate this, I'll film that. And maybe I can also film when I do this, although this is not going to be anything extensive. So, but I don't know that I will flip through it after I've, you know, written out, you know, verse mapping or anything like that. So this is where my gratitude is going to go. And yeah, so this is what I've got for my June flip through, and a new notebook that I will be using. And I hope that you enjoy that. I hope you are all doing well, and until next time, take care. Bye.